The Banshees of Inisherin is a very simple but effective movie. The movie is just about two best friends, one of which decides they kind of don't want to be friends anymore. And it's there I think the film finds one of its biggest strengths, just how real it feels. More so than any other film I've seen this year, it is a very relatable film with very relatable characters and themes. We've all gone through the friendship breakups, we've all been lonely and sad, we've all longed for something more than the life we live, and that mixed with just great performances makes this a very relatable film. It feels very personal. Colin Farrell has been having a fantastic year with Batman and After Yang, and he really is our main character here, and dude's fantastic. He's so good. He plays a desperate man who goes through all the stages of his friend not liking him, confusion, denial, then eventually anger. His performance is so good. It's just one of those ones that just grabs me, you know, and I like it that it's not just a bunch of loud yelling scenes that people often think of when they think of these Oscar level performances. It's a quieter, more subtle role, and what makes it so good is that, yeah, the character's actual volume doesn't raise that much, but you can see this character just screaming in pain. He's got so much just like anger and confusion in his heart, but it's hidden underneath this facade of someone who's holding things together. He's sad, but he doesn't have to cry or tell you that he's sad for you to feel it. You can just see it in his eyes. It is so well done. He really deserves a nomination here. I'll admit I'm not as familiar with Brendan Gleeson as I am with Colin Farrell. I only really know him as Mad Eye Moody and a few other roles, but he was terrific here too. He plays the anger, the longing, and every side of Colm really well. And just like Colin Farrell, you can really tell there's a lot of complex and struggling thoughts going on inside his head. The rest of the cast was really good though too. Carrie Condon crushed it. Barry Keoghan just stole the show. His character, I really liked him. Such a tragic character who is really dumb for all the people around him, but for us, the audience, he's hilarious. In general, the movie too is kind of a comedy. It's like a comedy drama to dramedy, and I actually think it's pretty funny. There are some really smart and clever jokes here, and the way they're delivered is really well because all of these actors are fantastic. It's one of the funnier movies I've seen this year. Also, it's such a beautifully shot film. So many wide shots of these beautiful Irish landscapes. All these wide shots, right, where you have the characters. You got Colin Farrell, he's a little guy down here. It really makes the characters feel tiny and alone in this world, in this movie. The cinematography here is fantastic too, and I really think it deserves some recognition in that realm too. The music is very reserved, but it is still effective. It's very quiet and subdued to complement that kind of feel of the town. The story is funny, like I said, but it has some dramatic turns that keep things interesting, things where you won't know where the story is going. It adds some stakes too. And I love that this movie had that balance. You know, it makes you laugh, it makes you cry, and I like that it makes you think about your own life and your friendships with other people. Again, like I said, it's a very personal film in that relationship. There's this constant civil war going on to mirror this civil war, this battle between these two friends. Pay attention to this war when you're watching the movie. I think it says a lot about the dynamic between our main characters. I cannot wait to watch it again. I thought it was fantastic. Please go see this movie. I'm going to give The Banshees of Inisherin an 8.2. And if we look at our tier list, it's S tier. Thanks for watching. Here's more reviews. Catch you later.